For BlueShirtsUnited.com, I'm Jim Cerny here in the Rangers dressing room with Michael Del Zotto, and a couple of real good wins back-to-back to close out this homestand. 4-1 over the Islanders and 5-1 over Tampa, but though I would think that you guys would say that maybe the early part of that game was not what you wanted to be, but those last 40 minutes were real good Ranger hockey.
Yeah, we said before the game we didn't want to get in a track meet with those guys, and that's the type of game they play, and with the talent they have up front, it's a tough team to match up against when it comes to offense. So aside from that first period, we thought we played really well, and we just want to keep continuing moving forward and gaining our identity, as we said from before, and staying consistent. And I think that's the biggest thing for us is we've gotten a lot better, but keeping that consistency in the short season is going to be big.
Well, the positive, if there's a positive from, as you said, playing track meet with Tampa there, other than coming out of it with the 2-0 lead, was, boy, your goalie really was looking like himself in that first period, and really, as of late, really has started to get that feel back. You can sense that Henrik Lundqvist is starting to get back on his game.
Yeah, he's played well for us all year, and you see he puts a lot of pressure on himself and strives to be the best, whether it's practice, games, any situation. And last game, that first period, he really proved it, and some of those saves he made, he really won us the game. Coming out of that first, we probably should have been down, and he kept us alive, and it was a huge momentum boost for us, and we kind of carried that into the second and played a lot better.
Now, not specifically referring to yesterday, but have there ever been moments where you're out there where he just does something phenomenal and you just go back during the play stoppage and just say, thanks, Hank? Appreciate that one.
I bet you, if you were to look at some clips, I bet you could find a couple saves with us defensemen in front of the net. We just go, wow, with our heads in the air. On a nightly basis, even in practice, some of the saves he makes, he doesn't look human. It's pretty impressive.
It's funny, too, when we get to watch these practices, when he does get beat, he gets pretty ticked out there, even in practice. Yeah. Especially when you start whooping it up after scoring.
I like to try to get a little energy in the practice and yell and scream when guys score, and he had a couple of pucks shot at me from him. But I think that's what makes him so great, is how competitive he is in practice, and when a goal is scored against him, how mad he gets, and it translates into games.
Torts was saying the last couple days, really, one of the real keys in your victories over the Islanders and Tampa Bay is, boy, you guys have had the puck a lot. You're possessing the puck a lot more than maybe earlier in the season. Do you see that as a major key as well?
Yeah, early in the season when we got into trouble, we were in our defensive zone for too long, and anytime you play those type of minutes, those are tough, and those hurt, and you end up just changing and getting the puck coming back down your throat again. So when we play in the offensive zone, obviously you create a lot more offense and make it easier minutes for guys who are playing big minutes, and it's a lot more fun, that's for sure.
Now it sounds simple: possess the puck, keep the puck more. But it's not so easy. And so what have you guys been able to do to make sure that you've had it more these last couple games?
Our forecheck's been big. And guys just keeping puck below their hash mark. Our cycle game's been when it's on. We're a tough team to get the puck off of, and we got some big guys up front. You guys protecting the puck well, and as I said, when you're hemmed in your own for a while, it's tough minutes to play. So when we're on the opposing side of that, it's a completely different game.
Talk about tough minutes. You go up to Boston tomorrow, and there are going to be 60 tough minutes in that one, if not more. Rangers Bruins, it's usually a 1-goal game, 2-goal game at best. So what do you see from tomorrow, and what needs to be your keys?
I think we got to keep it simple, and our forecheck and what we just talked about, having the puck, is going to be key. They have a lot of offensive power, even on the back end. They have some guys who can put the puck in the net and contribute offensively. So having the puck is going to be key for us, and kind of getting the crowd out of it early and playing to our strengths will be the difference.
You guys have prided yourself for several years in a row here under Coach Tortorella on being a really good road team. 1-3 to start on the road here so far, going to a tough building to win in. That said, does that add a little something extra to tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I think that's part of the process of us here growing as a team and gaining our identity, as we've had these back-to-back wins at home and going on the road against a tough opponent. 2 points there is going to be big for us, and that's just a step in the right direction, and we all know what's at stake, and hopefully we can take advantage.
Well, good stuff. Go get them tomorrow.
Thanks a lot.